Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian. Unfortunately, I do not have Selena next to me right now. She is somewhere in the house. So, welcome to all you new guys. I know there's some new people who came in, so welcome. Hope you like it. I'll be talking about stitching, my cat, and other random things, maybe bees. And welcome back to all you guys who have been here before. I know there's quite a few of you, and I always appreciate you guys. So, all right. So for the new people, what I usually do is I'll do a little bit of kind of what's been going on in my life, and then I'll do my comments, stitching, like any finishes, ha ha ha, starts, um, what I'm working on, um, anything I've gotten any sort of stitchy and sort of cool stitchy stuff. And then at the end, I'll have some facts. Also, for you new guys, sometimes you'll probably usually see that I have a piece of tape on my. It's like vinyl electrical tape on my ring finger over here, my left hand. So this is just because when I stitch, that's where I put my needle through. And so if you see this on my finger, you know I've been stitching fairly recently. So it's not a band-aid, or anything like that. So there you go. All right. So stuff going on this week. Um, oh, there's Selena, but she's in the window. Sorry. Maybe she'll come and see you guys. But so as I told you guys last week, I did my LNS retreat, which was really really fun. I got to sit with a great group of people. There's not a whole lot of room in there, so um, it wasn't. I mean, nothing was too squishy, but there was a lot of people in a decent sized room, so kind of a smallish room. Um, but I mean, it was super super fun. I loved all the people. Um, I loved the projects. Sometimes you don't know if you're going to stitch all of them, but really, all of them but one I'll probably end up stitching, and so that's pretty good. And that one I don't hate. I might still end up stitching it. If not, it could be a giveaway in the future. Who knows? But yeah, so it was really fun. I had a great table full of people. And yeah, it was just a good time. Good food, good stitching, good fun. So, and of course, I'll show you guys in a minute when we get to the stash what I've got. So that'll wait. Um, so yeah, it's going to be an exciting next few weeks. We have a unexpected a couple guests coming in this weekend, so I'm going to have to make this kind of quick, so I apologize if I talk a little fast. I am under a little bit of a time duress here, um, and I want to get through everything. Um, so yeah, that's going on. So we'll have a couple of friends this weekend for the long weekend because it's Memorial Day in the U.S. on Monday. I know there's definitely some non-USers in here, so I know I have at least a couple Canadians and a couple of Australians, which is really awesome. So yeah, after that, I will have, as far as I know, I will have one more video. I will have another video next Friday. I leave for Pittsburgh uh, after that, and then after Pittsburgh, I'll be going to StitchCon. So that next Friday, like 2 Fridays from now, I will not have a video because I will be at StitchCon. And then, when I get back, obviously, I'll have to have a nice long video about all the cool stuff. So there you go. And then, yeah. So then after that, I'll be here for a couple weeks. And then I think there might be one more Friday in July that I might not have a video. But that's Future Me's problem. So, yeah. So that's about what's going on. It's been I tell you what, I've done a lot of traveling and a lot of stuff has been going on in the spring and um, well, it's not summer yet, but this spring, in the last like 3 or 4 months. Um, and it's been kind of crazy, but it's been kind of fun. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me. Um, I think things will settle down after early September. I don't think I have anything in August. I have one thing in July, and I have one thing in early September, And then I think after that, I'm free until, I don't think I'm doing anything until January, and my cat is being weird. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by the cat. Squirrel. So yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. Oh my god, I love my cat, but she's weird. Anyway, so all right, let me go ahead and get to the comments. So there are a few. I will try to get through them as quick as I can. But as always, I want to say that um, I read every single one. I respond to every single one, and I love them all. I love anybody. I love the comments because I love the back and forth and constructive criticism and you guys tell me what you're doing, and so I love all that stuff. All right, so first off is criminally creative, which that's a great name. I was talking about before. There's a Doctor Strange piece that I want to start, but I've been kind of hesitant to because it's ginormous and I have plenty of other things going right now. So this is what they were responding to. I really think you should start the Doctor Strange piece while you're excited about it. My theory is that if it started, I can pick it up and stitch on it when I feel like it without feeling like I need a couple hours to prep the fabric, floss, etc., and then start it. But it really depends a lot on whether having a lot of projects will stress you out. Yeah, thank you. I do appreciate the advice. I kind of feel the same way. I like to start something while I feel excited about it. This is definitely a very long term project. It's huge. But the sooner I start, the sooner I can finish it, right? I have everything. I have the everything but the fabric. So I have the thread, the Q snap, needles, needle minders, that sort of stuff. And what I want to get is some of that easy grid, since it's going to be full coverage. So I just have to find a place because I'm gonna need somewhere about half a yard because it's that big. So I need to find somewhere that's not like stupidly expensive to buy it. So I just need to look around a little bit and see where I can find, I guess. Um, let's see. I get to a point where I want to finish things. Let's concentrate a bit and start something before I start something new. But something new comes along, I just have to start it. Yeah, pretty much. Um, Yeah, so right now I'm kind of a little bit more in a finish mood than a start mood, even though I started a couple things. And I will be starting something new, which I'll also talk about. Um, oh, hey, well, guess who? Hi, Selena. What's up? Oh, this is B, and this is B Scornio. I forgot to introduce them. And this little butt here. Hi, butt. Well, there we go. There's a face. Hi, sweetie. Do you get some sniffy sniffs? Yes, good girl. So this is my cat Selena. She's a sweetheart, although she's kind of a butt sometimes, but I do love her. Come on. You got your spot. The bees are not infringing on your area, you silly face. Can I just turn it a little bit more? Oh, look at that. Look at that pretty face. Yes, she is. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, I definitely get distracted by Selena sometimes. But yeah, so oh, she also said there'll be StitchCon week A, and I'll have need minds to get about too. Awesome. So I can't wait to see you in a couple weeks. That will be fun. I don't know that there's anybody else who watches me who's going to StitchCon week A. If so, please poke me here. Oh, I apologize. Let me turn this sound off. Okay, come on now. All right. I do apologize. Somebody decided that they wanted to email me right now, but that is that is done. So, yeah, if anybody's come to StitchCon week A, please, poke me here. I will definitely make sure that I keep out a needle minder for you. So, X Stitch Dogs and Tea. There we go. I'm a bit behind on Floss too, but had to share this story. When our dog Coco was little, I came home. She was laying on the kitchen floor and her belly was round. And she kept whining. I made everyone search for what she might have eaten, thinking she might have to take her to the vet. My husband had gone to Costco and bought a 40-pound bag of food and had some reason left it in the dining room. Coco found it, ripped open the side, and ate until she couldn't hold it anymore. Needless to say, she didn't get dinner that night, and by the morning she was fine. Yeah, so wow, that's a heck of a story. I'm definitely glad she's okay, and I can definitely understand why you're worried. Again, this is in relation to something I said. This little thing over here decided that I had bought some cat food and I had stupidly put it on the kitchen floor, not thinking about it, and I had my headphones on, and I hear a noise, and I'm like, "What's going on?" So I go to the kitchen and I find that somebody had ripped into the side. Of course, she ripped at the bottom because she did, and was eating out of the side of it when there was a perfectly good bowl of food, literally like not even 2 feet away from her butt. So, yeah, that's what that story is about. So yeah, I'm glad she's okay. That's and she was fine. She didn't get to eat too much. It couldn't have been down there maybe more than 10 minutes. I don't think so. She didn't get that much. But yeah, I couldn't handle starting all the things. I typically have two car projects, one focus and the other whips and salves. Have fun with your LNS and StitchCon. I did very much have fun in my LNS, and I plan to have fun at StitchCon. Since I work from home, I don't have any car projects or anything like that. So, that's I kind of just have, I don't know, I'd say somewhere between 30 and 40 whips total. But maybe less than 10 of those are on a regular rotation. So, you know, that's about that. Michelle Bendy Stitchy says, if you want to start something, start it. If you're worried that it might overwhelm you, wait a bit. I know that's super helpful. No, it's all good. I really do want to start it soon. I just need to get the fabric. So, but soon-ish, hopefully. So, the very lucky Debbie Sisk says, your whips are making great progress. Only start as many that don't cause you stress. Thank you. I do appreciate the advice. I really don't have that. I really don't think that I have stress over the amount of whips that I have. Just because I don't. There's a little bit of a subtle pressure. I mean, from myself, obviously, to kind of touch things that haven't been touched in a while. But I mean, I don't really stress out about it too much. I don't worry about it too terribly much. So I think it's all right. Also, and I am terribly, terribly sorry. Yours is out. I think it's maybe like the 1st or 2nd of June. It's supposed to get there. So again, I apologize for the delay. I've just everything has been so super crazy. I know people say that, but I mean, just between all the travel and the LNS and um, people visiting and me going places, it's just been crazy here. So I'm way behind on everything, including Floss too. So, Healing Gamer. So thank you again. I appreciate the being patient there, but hopefully, it'll be worth the wait. I hope. Healing Gamer says, "Here's my experience with starting a bunch of things. I tried Mania last year. It was my first year stitching, and I was only doing one project at a time. I started about 20 projects. At the end, I felt totally overwhelmed. So everything got shoved in a drawer. Earlier this year, I found a rotation that comfortably accommodates 5 whips. That's your happy place. Cool. I mean, when I've done, I appreciate the information. When I did Mania, I didn't do anything official, but I think the last couple years I kind of unofficially did like a whip Mania where I was trying to touch a few, especially touch projects that I hadn't touched before or in a while. To limited success, I'd say, but but honestly, I would say maybe 7 or 8 ish are pretty much in a regular rotation for me. So that's kind of my happy place. Maybe between 7 and 9 seems to be my kind of whip happy place. So it's obviously it's different for everyone. So you know whatever that little range is for you, go for it. Being Italian, I should not butcher this last name, but I'm gonna guess Linda Ficatola. I think I'm gonna guess that's how I say it. So I apologize if I'm wrong. The chart you mentioned, the Doctor Strange one, sounds awesome. I have a lot, and they have a lot of stitches in them. I'll take one. I think I'll take one and stitch one day, one whip a day until they're done. Um, then we can make some progress. You should do that. We'll compare progress. I also knit and quilt, so I have a lot on my plate. Yeah. Um, Doctor Strange is 290 by 515, so it's a just under 150,000 stitches. So that is a very long term project for sure. I do want to start it soon. When I do, you will definitely see the progress here. So definitely keep it. I'll keep watching for that. Um, Thankfully, so far I've stuck with just cross stitch, and so I don't knit or I don't quilt. I've kind of wanted to knit a little bit, but I haven't gotten into it yet. So, whew, sorry about that. Whew. I had plenty of sleep. I should not be sleepy, but yeah, I don't knit and I don't quilt. So I've been lucky enough to stave those off, and so because I mean, let's face it, I have enough time and money already put into cross stitch. So but but yeah, so that's kind of where I am with that right now. But thank you, I do appreciate the information there. Um, all right. So hopefully I didn't go through those too quickly. I apologize if I did. Like I said, I'm under a bit of a crunch. I'm not doing too badly right now. My last couple of videos have been a little bit on the shorter side, which is kind of nice. So, that's been good. I'm trying to scooch over to see if maybe I can give you guys a little bit of cat view, but yeah. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, she's good. This is my bag of stuff I need to show you guys, but that is cat. Very, very floofy cat. All right, so at least you guys get to see a little bit of her butt here. I love how she just likes to be like just off camera because cats. So usually this is where I say no starts, no finishes, no FFOs. So I can still say no finishes, no FFOs, but um God, how do I want to do this? I tell you what, let me show you my other the other things I've been working on before I go to what I did um, for my LNS retreat, because that will kind of be both starts and also my that'll also be my haul. So that would be smart. All right. So this one is one that I have slowed down a bit with, but I'm still really proud with how much I've been doing on it. This is Cottage Garden Samplings, October 31st, A Time for All Seasons, number 10. So this was last year's, I believe, the 12 that they did, and this is the only one that I grabbed. But I just love, look at that raven. So cool. And as I said before, I was going to change that pumpkin color, but then I decided, meh, I don't think I will. So, I don't remember. I think I was working in the tail and in the butt just a little bit. I don't think I did too much from last time. But as you can tell, this is, it's not exactly, confetti, but it kind of is. It's only three colors total, the black, the gray, and the blue. But yeah, they're all kind of together, but it makes a really good design. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And D, I'm not sure if you're watching this. I am working on this, and I will get this to you sometime. I promise. I have not forgotten that I do owe you that. I said that I would send that to you. So this one I do not have a picture of because it is a mystery cell. But this is the. Let me pull this over here. This is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Under the Sea Sal, and I can show you. Um, so this is part two. Yeah, part two. So this is part. No, this is part. Th- Shit, I don't remember if it's part two or part three. Sorry. No, this is part three because part one was the. Sorry, I keep folding this the wrong way. There we go. You've got the mermaid and the couple of dolphins, and then part two was the scuba diver, and then we've got some fishy fish over here and a little bit of water, and then the third, as you can tell down here, is going to be some seaweed, haha, and a treasure chest and a little bit of sand. So I'm working on that, so that's going, and this is one comes out every month. I think the 24th or the 25th. I think it depends on the month. The next one, part four, looks really big. or at least it covers a lot of space. Maybe it's not that big, but so I definitely want to make sure that I get that done. But so far, I've been keeping up because it's, as you can tell, it's not a lot of stitching. Although this part 3 is a little bit more because it's a little bit more full coverage. But and it's also a surprising amount of coverage, surprising amount of colors for a small area. Here we go. I can speak. No, really. Are you making fun of me? Peanut Gallery. And this one, I'm not 1,000% sure exactly how much I've done. I'm 99% sure I've done something on it. So I'm going to show it to you guys. This is the one that I love the absolute most right now, which is the Long Dog Samplers. Ha, I'm getting it right every week. You belong to me. And so what I'm doing is, hoping this will focus, going across this first area here. Now it doesn't cut off at here. There we go. It cuts off kind of here-ish. There we go. And where I am is almost at the end. I am on the last page. So I got a little bit more of that bird. I got this eyeball and this mosque, and there's another bird over there. So there you go. And then after that, I will be done with the first page, which I think is about somewhere between a third and a quarter. I'm not sure. I don't remember how many rows there are. But there you go. So, and I do apologize. The rest has been rolled up. And I will make sure I can take some pictures on my Instagram. But I have been working on the wing. I went up here and I did a little bit more of the border, and now I'm coming down with, what is that I'm looking at right there? That is, I believe, part of that little eyeball thing that's going on there. So there you go. And as you can see, I did not put the last year in there as much as, oh, it's a major award. And if you know where that come from, you're awesome. Actually, it says on there, but anyway. But yeah, I did not. I want to finish this in 2022, but it is big, and especially if I starting other things, haha, then it's unlikely that I will. As much as I love it. Wait, oh, my weekly silk rub. This is papyrus from what's the company that does all the printed fabric? Fabric Flare. And then this is, I don't remember which color, and I apologize. But this is Silks for You, which is amazing. I would highly recommend them. Their silks are amazing. It does take a little bit to get to you. So it's not the fastest, but the prices are really good and the quality is amazing. So there you go. And the other one, I want to say the bird was on I want to say it's on either vintage white mocha or vintage country mocha. This is a 16 count. This is a 14 count. I don't remember what it is. Actually, hold on. It probably says, but this is, I did get the kit for the Under the Sea. So it is what it is the fabric that it was supposed to come with. It is Ada 14 count Nessie by Picture This Plus. So that's Nessie. It has a little variegation in it, not too terribly much, but a little bit. And then this one, I want to say is either vintage country mocha or vintage white mocha, and probably a 16 count as well. Let's see, is it in here? Oh no, I apologize. This is a Fortnite Fabrics called Alfred. So it is a very pale kind of brown, a nice light neutral, which is very nice. And as always, Fortnite Fabrics is just amazing. Their quality is really, really good, and another company I would absolutely recommend. I will try as hard as I can to remember to put those down there. So that's Fortnite Fabrics. Out. So that was what I said. Fortnite Fabrics and oops, sorry, I apologize. I'm trying to do a couple things at once here. Make myself an actual note here. So Fortnite, and this was there was something else I was talking about. I apologize. Oh, yeah, the silks for you. That's what I was talking about. Sorry. And the silks for you. Okay, cool. So there we go. I just made myself a little note there. Okay, thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it. All right. So those are the only non retreat things that I've done. So this next part is going to be a little mix of both retreat and also hall, because they're kind of one and the same. So let me show you the ones that I have actually started first. There we go. Okay. And this is not the order that I got them at the retreat, obviously. Um, this was, I think this was the third one we got. Well, there we go. Okay, can't get this thing out. This is from the Stitchworks. It is called Hang With My Peeps. So, there we go. There we go. And, yeah, that's cute. There we go. And so, the theme for the retreat was Happy Place. So, everything is kind of, or Happy Times, I think it was. So, it's kind of that's sort of the theme of what the projects are going to be. So, we got the finishing materials, which I'm not going to bother showing because it's not very interesting, for, I think, 2 or 3 of the 5 projects that we got. This was one of the ones we got the finishing for. So we did get a board. It's not yellow like this one. It's just kind of brown. But we'll be able to do a kind of a flat finish and then hang it on or put it on, mount it on this board. So I did actually get a good decent amount done here. Whoops. There we go. Oh, and this also will go into haul because this little giraffe needle minder, which is named oh, what's his name? Wow, I had his name and then I totally forgot. The giraffe from wow, my brain is just totally locking up right now. Melman, there is the giraffe Melman. So it's got googly eyes. But yeah, so that has been named Melman. But I got hanging with me, and one of the peeps. That doesn't look like it's on. Can we go in focus? Okay, well, that doesn't really look like it's totally in focus. But that's how much I got for that one. So, now I only worked on 2. Oh my gosh, I forgot about my tea. Goodness me. Um, I will always, pretty much always, have a tea of the week. And this is my favorite mug. This is my second favorite mug. I'm tied for favorite. Um, and this is a bee mug I got at World Market in the U.S. here. And the tea is a stash tea, and it is the double bergamot Earl Grey. So, mm. Oh god, that's good. Oh, I just one of my favorite teas because I just love that the double bergamot flavor. Like bergamot is it's like a citrusy. It's kind of somewhere between orange and lemon. And it's that kind of citrusy flavor that Earl Grey has. So this stash tea, obviously, has double that flavor, and it's so good. Oof. Anyway, so that was a hang with my peeps. And what was the one other one that I did? Yes, here it is. Okay, and this one is not on a hoop because I didn't bring a hoop. I had to buy a hoop while I was there. But this is Rosie and me cleaning house. So I feel like I should clean the house, so I'm going to cross stitch until the feeling passes. There we go. So cleaning house, Rosie and me. I like the little is it Scotty dog? Yeah, little Scotty dog down there. But anyway, that is the. Um, this is down here. These are the variegated DMCs, and then that's like a purple. That's like a weeks, I think. All right, and so I got Feel I, Clean So I. So yeah, I got just a little bit of the black done, the less exciting black text at the top. So there you go. I mean, as with a lot of retreats and get-togethers, things like that, there's a lot of talking going on. So you don't, despite the fact that you're there for a while, you don't really get a whole heck of a lot of stitching done. I say that, and some people actually did, but a lot of people did not actually get a whole lot of stitching done. All right. So this is now this one. This is actually the one that I'm probably least likely to do, but unfortunately, there's not. It's a little free pattern that she'd gotten. Um, so I'll kind of do it really fast because what it is, it's a tulip and it just says joy. There you go. So, but I don't have a picture of it, so um, I just wanted to hold that away because I don't want to cause any issues. But yeah, that was one of ours, and that one we do not have any finishing stuff for. Um, but it's a cute pattern. This is probably the one that I am least likely to do. It's nice, but I'm not huge on flowers. So it's just that one's probably just the lowest of priorities on my list. But we'll see. I mean, it's small and it's easy, and it would be able to be done fast. And as with everything, we always get um, all of the thread and the fabric that we need. So, just not necessarily the finishing things. Alright, so that is number 3. And this was actually just an extra, right? Yes, this was an extra. So I'm just show you the top of it, so I'm not showing you the pattern. There we go. Wear love where everywhere you go. So that was just a little free pattern that she gave us from Hands On Design. I might do something like this for Pride and do this in a rainbowy color because I do have a rainbowy thread. So it's possible. I don't have a chocolate fabric like that. So, does it say, oh, espresso linen. That's close. And I don't know about the flowers at the bottom. I might just do the words. So, there we go. Anyway, so that was a little freebie. And then this one, did we get the finishing stuff for this one? No. We did not get the finishing stuff, although I did actually order the the I think, is it Lady Dot? I'm sure it's Lady Dot. Um, stuff to go around it. But it is needle design. I'll show you the, there we go, that. And now I'll put this sideways so you can see it. So stitching is my happy hour. That is really cute. So I will probably end up doing that one because that one's pretty cute. Again, pretty small. She wanted to do mostly small projects. Now this last one is another one that we do have all the finishing stuff for. This is Needlework Press and Time to Stitch. Um, so that is actually really cool. And as you can see, now this is not the way we're going to do it, but you can actually do it in a alarm clock, which is really cool. But we'll get that. And of course, like I said, sorry, got the fabric and the thread. But yeah, so that one's really cool. That one should be super fast, but it is a lot of counting because there's a lot of spaces in between. Thankfully, I got no. So for the retreat, she'll always give you the choice of sorry, sorry, my nose is itching. Either 28 count linen or 14 count Ada. So I picked Ada, of course, for all of these because me. So that makes it easier. The only one I think that I should have any problems with is the peeps do have some fractional stitches. So what I'm doing is just the good old do a whole stitch and let the back stitch cover it up, and it looks fine. I looked on the front first peep and it was okay. What is this? Okay. And so the rest of this is just going to be a couple of things of haul. I was gonna do this for um, wow, for the StitchCon, but I actually decided on doing something else. So I still have that. I have the pattern, Foxwood Crossings, and instead of a sled, I was going to do it on this. But I realized that I did not actually have the right threads for it, so I ended up doing something else, which I'm not going to show you. Oh, that means I did actually have a full finish. Dang. I tell you what I'm going to do is before I go to StitchCon, I'll um I'll either take some pictures or maybe I'll do a little video, but I won't release it until afterwards, so you guys can see my full finish, but it won't be a giveaway for anybody who might be going to StitchCon who might actually be watching this. So there you go. That's my little project. So I lied to you earlier. I'm sorry. I'm a liar apparently. I did actually have one full finish. Very small, not very exciting, but still finish. You know. Yeah. So I have that, and then yep, just these last two, which are things that I ordered in the past, and they just happened to come this week. So I have been really kind of in the mill hills lately. So this is which one is this one? Spooky Cage. So this is a new one for the autumn of this year. Why is this not focus? Focus. Is it just me, or does it just seem a little out of focus? Maybe it's just that's my fingers. Is it my fingers? There we go. I'm trying not to get my fingers in the way. I don't know. Anyway, Autumn Cage, and then that is. I think these are both full coverage actually. This is one of the larger ones. The buttons and beads. Haunted Tower. Now that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And sorry, I do not want to take it out of the package. But buttons and beads, image. One, oh, there we go. Haunted Tower. It's like it doesn't like focusing when it's close, apparently. But yeah, is that a bird? It's either a bird or a bat bead. I can't tell which. Oh, it's a bat. Okay, there it is. You can see it on the back there. And no, it's not showing any. Things. It's not. The bird one does not really have a whole lot of beads at all. This one has a few, but not a bunch. Interestingly enough, they're not in purples or blues that you think they might would be, but they're more in golds and ambers and some purples. So I'm gonna guess they're more around the building, or maybe around the clock tower. But anyway, I haven't really opened it up to look at it. But yep, that was all of my awesome haul. So let me start putting this stuff back. Yeah, I can't believe I actually do have a finish. That's really awesome. Fully finished. Ooh. If I had worked this week, if I hadn't been so damn busy, I probably could have finished at least one of those two things. But I took a because I worked Friday night. I I sewed Friday night, and then the retreat was Saturday and Sunday. So that was a lot of stitching. So I actually took Monday and Tuesday off of stitching, and I didn't really start back until Wednesday. And then that's when I was working on. Um, I've been working on the frosted pumpkin because, like I said, I want to get that done as soon as I can. Ooh, sleepy kitty butt. Anyway, so that's why I did not actually finish any of those. I was thinking, on Sunday, I'm like, oh, I can finish one of these before my video on Friday, but no, apparently not. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. I am not worried about it. Um, so this is going to be kind of a something I don't do every week, but every once in a while, if there's some future plans, I'll add in some future plans. So, um, by the time I do a video next week, it's already going to be June. June is Pride Month. So, as you guys might guess, I am LGBT. If anybody has a problem, sorry. I'm not really sorry though. That's just kind of what I am. So, um, obviously, that's something that's very important to me. And last year, I did, and God, I need to work on it some more because I feel bad. It's been in timeout for so long. My Transbride tapestry, the amazing, amazing unicorn by the amazing, amazing Dee and Carrie. They are both awesome people. Um, I did that last year. It is not finished. Um, I was having some issues with it, and I put it in timeout. And yeah, I need to take it out of timeout. But this year, I wanted to start something new, and I am so sorry that I do not remember who it was that pointed this out to me. Um, it was a friend of mine on Instagram. Um, Let me do this because I really want to give them credit if I can. Nope, not a messenger. It's Instagram because I think it's only fair to give them credit. Was it Heidi? No, it was not Heidi. Oh, well, I am so sorry. I cannot figure out who it is. As I thought maybe, or it was it. Oh, I think it was actually Healing Gamer. There we go. Yes. Okay. So, who is a regular commenter, a regular watcher? Awesome. Hi. I think they and I might be selling this. That's what we were kind of chatting about in Instagram. So, this is Modern Folk Embroideries, Move Forward in Love Pride Sal. Um, this is just, I love this. This is beautiful. Look at just the colors. You got the flag, got the all inclusive flag there, with the um, pride. I also got, and the trans flag on the side here with also BIPOC. Um, and then, of course, you got kind of the little rainbows in here. So that is just, I'm really, really looking forward to doing this. And then you got the birds in the colors of the flag, which is really cool. I actually had a pink that was a possibility for this. Not exactly the same pink, but it was a little too close. So instead, I decided to go with. Oh, what fabric is this? This is another. Oh, this is a Bestitch Me. It's called Winter Solstice. Winter Solstice. There we go. 18 by 14, 18 count Ada. Oh, there we go. By Bestitch Me. And look at these. Okay, hold on. Well, okay, let me show you the fabric first. It's beautiful. Oh, that's actually pretty close. It's a little more purpley than this. It's showing up a little pale. It's a little more saturated than that. But yeah, beautiful. Look at the nice marbling on this. Isn't that pretty? I did do a floss toss, and everything looks good. Look at these colors, though. I love this palette. I love it. So you got the flag over here, of course, and then you got the trans colors, and then the BIPOC, and then this is so this um things in between and like the outline. I'm really seriously thinking about finding a nice dark um variegated instead of doing the 3750 37, yeah, 3750, but I have not decided yet. I need to decide by June the 1st though. So, although honestly it looks like the outline is in red. So, but anyway, so I'm really looking forward to this. I have, like, every night I'm like, I could just start this. No one would know. But no, I'm waiting till the first. It's tough. I'm waiting till the first. This will absolutely be going with me to StitchCon. Um, the You Belong to Me by Long Dog will absolutely be going to StitchCon. Other than that, I don't know. I'm gonna take maybe um maybe 4 or 5. I know that it's very unlikely I'll actually get um, work done on all of them. Um, I may not get much work done on any of them, but I like the idea of having choices. It's very likely that I'll end up getting something there, although I might not have the I might not get the thread for it. I might just get patterns. So who knows? Um, I did get some stuff last year. I don't think I've actually started any of the things I bought last year. I didn't buy a bunch. I did. There was one there was a tea one that I got that's really simple. It's like three colors, I think, maybe two. Um, that I got from what's the store? Keepsakes up there, which is really cool, by the way. It's this old, like, I don't know, 100-year-old house, probably, maybe more. Um, that's all wood and all creaky, and it's like every little nook and cranny is covered with something, and you kind of have to like squish your way through. But it's great. It's a cool little store. But I have not started that yet. So, oh god, that tea's good, man. Anyway, so those three at least are going. Um, I don't think I'm gonna take the frosted pumpkin because a new one won't come out while I'm there. So if I happen to not finish it, which I'm gonna try to before I go, but that's only like a week. Well, a week and a day. Um, so if I don't finish that, then it'll be I'll do it when I get back. But I don't think I want to take it for just that little bit of work. I'll probably take my Chris the Carol the Carol the Bells or whatever it's called. Just because I do want to get some work on that. I'm not necessarily trying to get it done before Christmas. Um, but I don't know. It's weird. Even though I don't do Christmas stuff, and I especially don't really do Christmas stuff outside of Christmas. But that one I've really wanted to do. I've really been motivated to it. So, kind of StitchCon plans a little bit. Um, yeah, I think that is about that. So, not doing too bad on time, and I am not running up against um, my time crunch too much. So, I think we'll just do the of the weeks, and then I think we'll be set. Uh, so, like I said, I have 3 of the weeks I do every week. I have a Stitchy website, a non-Stitchy website, and then a B-Fact. And then I'll let you guys go. So, for once, for the first time in quite a while, the Stitchy website will not be an Etsy. I love Etsy. I know there are issues with them, but the problem is I don't know how to reconcile trying to do something about Etsy's choices, but you still want to support the people whose livelihood is there. So it's But anyway, um, this week is actually going to be a place called Robot Mom Sews. I do believe this was Vicky Stitch and Button who talked about this on her Floss tube. Definitely go watch her if you don't. She's awesome. Um, they what that is their conditioners, and they have different like scents to them. Um, it's not going to harm thread or anything like that. But they have, and she themes them to like there's like Star Wars, and I think there might be some I don't know some I think some Harry Potter though. But other stuff like that. And it's just really cool. I haven't bought anything from them yet, but I want to. There's definitely some flavors, and then she has some. I think she has some coffee ones too, some coffee flavored ones, which I'm definitely interested in. Um, but yeah, so it's definitely worth checking out. And as always, I'll have the link down below. I'm gonna have a sometimes I'm gonna have a bunch of links down below this week. So I always appreciate you guys going to take a look at those, and obviously Um, you know, the ones that I feature are almost always small businesses, so you know, I definitely appreciate helping small businesses. The second one is not a business. Um, so the non-stitchy website of the week. I'll preface this by saying lately I've been kind of getting into genealogy again. Um, and I know that my mom's family comes from England. I think they come from Scotland before that. And so I've been looking into coats of arms, and um, I think it might have been Vicky or somebody else on I think it might have been somebody on my on Friday nights. I do a Zoom with virtual stitchers, and I think it was a virtual stitcher who suggested going to the SCA, Society for Creative Acronym, website, and they had some coat of arms information. So it's the coat of arms website that I put down there. So if you have family that are from the United Kingdom, especially, and maybe from Europe as well, but I would assume it's probably more United Kingdom related. Um, and you want to maybe try to look up some information about the last name and maybe something to try. Once again, I haven't had time to really look into it yet, but it is a website that I have bookmarked and we'll go back to soon. So there you go. And this is going to end up being less than an hour. Yay. I really hope I did not talk too fast. I apologize. Um, I'm not usually up against a deadline, but um, like I said, I have people coming in probably in just a few hours. I need to try to tame this terribleness around me. Um, you can kind of see a little bit of uh, how much of a mess it kind of is, but um, but yeah. So I need to get working on that too. But anyway, so the B fact of the week is going to be um, so sometimes bees will stray too far from the nest and they'll exhaust themselves. So if you see a bee that is like on the ground, it looks like it might be struggling. What you can do is mix 1 tablespoon of water and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Mix it well to till the sugar's dissolved, and then leave it in like a little spoon or a very shallow plate or something of that sort, and leave it like on a table or somewhere that that the bee is close to, that they can get to it, and yeah, and that should help them out. I'll give them a little extra energy to get back to the nest. Um, all right, I think that is really about it. So I'm pretty happy with my time. And I will say from Selena, who is over here being a little sleepy lump, from B and Miss Corny, and from myself, Sebastian. Go. I want you to go ahead and have a good week, and I will see you next Friday, as far as I know. And but not the week after. So, unless something really weird happens, you should see me next week. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.